Hey, what is up everybody, and welcome back to a brand new video today here on CodeNamePizza, and welcome to episode 2 of the Forgotten Easter Egg series. This is our weekly series that releases every single Sunday up until the release of Black Ops 6, which means we should get 10 episodes of this, where we revisit and do a quick guide for one Easter egg on every single Black Ops game, from Black Ops 1 all the way through Cold War, as a little bit of a nostalgia trip. So without further ado, let's freaking do this. And also leave a like on the video because it helps us out a lot, and subscribe if you are brand new. Road to a million is real. So without further ado, let's spin our wheel. And there we go. Cold War is what we're going to be starting on today, aka Black Ops 5. So in today's episode, I'm going to include an Easter egg that I didn't even know about until possibly like a few weeks ago. And this takes place on the final DLC map of Cold War, Forsaken. And this is how to get a full free Perkaholic. And this one is genuinely crazy. To get this one going, you need to make your way into the VHS store, where you place a grenade down in this corner. Once the grenade goes off, you'll see that a cassette then spawns into the map. And once you pick that cassette up, you can go and make your way to the TV shop, where you can actually input the cassette into the cassette player. You're then gonna have 3 really long and difficult rounds of Simon Says. And this is actually really tricky, especially when you're playing on solo and you need to try and hold a zombie while doing this. But once you are successful and you interact with the TV again, you will have a Slender Man type man spawn into the map, and he's gonna follow you around for the rest of the game. If he touches you, you instantly die. It sounds like a pretty terrible reward, and that's because it's not finished yet. If you go and make your way over to this part of the map right here and down yourself inside of Tombstone mode, you'll then actually be able to face this Slenderman as a sort of mini boss fight. The Slenderman's gonna split off into different forms of himself, and you need to shoot the one that's glowing. After you've successfully done this multiple times, you'll then be able to go and revive yourself inside of Tombstone mode, and once you get up, you will have a full Perkaholic. This Easter egg is ridiculous, and I have absolutely no idea how the person that figured this one out managed to know how they were supposed to down themselves to get this to actually work. Absolutely mental, but that is the Perkaholic Easter egg on Forsaken for Cold War, or Black Ops 5, depending on what we want to call it. There you go. Let me know inside of the comment section if you have ever done this one, or if you even know it existed. But let's go and spin our wheel and find out what we're doing next. Black Ops 4. Potentially one of the most underrated zombie games ever. I would consider this game relatively high up on my list of best zombie games. But unfortunately, today we're going to be playing one of my least favorite zombie maps of all time on this episode, which is going to be Alpha Omega. Basically a remake of Nuketown, but with extra rooms. It's genuinely a pretty good map in general, but the Easter egg sucks. Apart from the boss fight. I kind of like the boss fight. But the side Easter egg that we're going to be covering on today's episode of Forgotten Easter Eggs is going to be how you get an extra revive inside of the map. It's taken the normal concepts of Nuketown's hidden Easter eggs with all the mannequins around the map to the next level. So obviously with Nuketown Easter eggs in the past for mannequins, you have to melee or shoot off every single head inside of the map. And this is exactly the same. You got to go around the map and melee the head of every single mannequin. After you've done that in a successful time frame, you make your way back to the Nuketown sign inside of the map, where you're now going to see a mannequin spawned there. Every single time you have your back to this mannequin, he will start running after you. It's super creepy, and this will last until the end of the game, unless you actually take him over to this shed. If you take him over to the shed door will open, and he'll go inside of there, and he'll meet his mannequin girlfriend. That's right, our mannequin has a lover. And after you've successfully reunited him with his dear girlfriend, he'll then reward you with an extra life or an extra revive. It's actually a really cool Easter egg, and it's kind of sweet that these mannequins actually managed to find love in this Easter egg. So there you go. That is the extra life Easter egg on Alpha Omega. Once again, let me know inside of the comment section if you even knew this one existed, or if you've ever done it. I know a lot of people don't really do this one, and there's actually 2 variants of this Easter egg as well. We could potentially cover that in a future episode. But there you go. Let's go back and spin our wheel. Black Ops 1, baby. Now, Black Ops 1 is an interesting game when it comes to side Easter eggs. Last week, we obviously covered the one that was on Shangri-La, where you can explode all the monkeys. And aside from that, honestly, Black Ops 1 isn't exactly filled with side Easter eggs. There's just mental stuff that exists inside of the game. And that's what we're going to be covering today with the map Moon. On the map Moon, honestly, it's just mental. The BO1 version of Moon is just flooded with way more gimmicks than the Black Ops 3 version. And one of my favorite things in this game mode is that you have red drops. It's one of the only times you'll ever have negative drops inside of a zombies map. And these all come from the QEDs. You can just throw QEDs and then see if you get them. I put an unlimited ammo mod on for this so I can just keep on throwing them and see what we get. And there's some actually wild ones. There's still rumors out there that red fire sales exist. I don't know what the hell they would do. But you can get red perks, which would take perks away from you. You can get red points that zombies will then pick up and take points away from you. You can get red max ammo, which takes all your ammo off you. It's just an insane feature, and I could imagine in like the early days of zombies where someone's just just throwing these QEDs, they get a red drop and their friend runs over and picks up an ammo drop, just thinking it was normal, and all your friend's ammo gets taken off them. Just some absolute scenes when that's happening inside of a co-op game. But red drops are just so mysterious, so interesting. And like I said before, there's still red drops inside of Black Ops 1 Zombies right now that's still rumored to exist, but we have absolutely no confirmation of them. I really wish we could just have millions of people go on Moon all at once and just do this, and then we can finally put this to bed and see how many red drops we have. But I just find it absolutely fascinating. So next time you're playing Moon, make sure you spam QEDs and see if you get any red drops, because they're super awesome. But there you go. Let's go make our way over to our next wheel spin and find out what we're gonna do next. Black Ops 2, baby. You know I'm a big fan of Black Ops 2 Zombies, and once again, I feel like we're gonna channel our inner hatred right now, just like we did with the Alpha Omega playing my least favorite map. Let's play my least favorite map from Black Ops 2 Zombies, which is Die Rise. I say least favorite. I think all the maps in Black Ops 2 are good, but this is just my least favorite. I'd say maybe a 6, 7 out of 10. I don't know. 6.5's fine. We'll go with that. The side Easter egg on this map is really similar to the one that we covered on Voyage of Despair last week, where it's like a dev Easter egg. This is an Easter egg that was placed into the map for a dev just to be able to do and use, but then it got found. I think the developer actually leaked it, and it's super awesome. So early into Die Rise's life cycle, they actually decided to patch the wonder weapon, which was known as the Sliquifier. It was really OP. In fact, it was too OP, and it made rounds just way too easy. So Treyarch decided to patch it. But there is an Easter egg inside of the map that a dev placed in where you can actually get this pre-patched Sliquifier. It's by far the only example of a pre-patched weapon being still available in any Zombies map, which is wild. And to do this, just like the Voyage of Despair one, it's just super random. Obviously, you need to have the Sliquifier to be able to do this, and then you go and make your way over to this sign near the Chinese restaurant. You shoot the sign 10 times, and that's it. You've then got the pre-patched Sliquifier, which is just outrageous. So if you ever wanted to do high rounds on Zombies and have a really easy game of Die Rise, go and do this. Shoot this sign 10 times, and you'll be able to go to like round 100. Super easy with this one. There you go. The pre-patched Sliquifier is on our episode today for Black Ops 2. But let's go and make our way over to our final wheel spin and find out what we have next. Oh, I wonder what it's gonna be. Let me guess. Yeah, Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3, the final game on our list today on our wheel. And honestly, Black Ops 3, there's so many side Easter eggs that you can cover on this series because it's just riddled with them, and some fantastic ones as well. One of my favorite side Easter eggs that we got in Black Ops 3 was the one we're covering today, which is the second gondola Easter egg. The reason why I like this so much is because this happened to people in games randomly. Then there was this massive thing inside of the community where we had to find out how you actually activate something that has already been found. So we knew the reward, we knew what it was, but we didn't know how people were getting it done. And it was just super fascinating, but it's really simple. And I don't understand how these steps were actually done by those people who got this gondola and they didn't know. But hey, here's how you do it. For the second gondola Easter egg, you need to make sure you throw your grenades inside of the gondola right at the start of the game. And then after that, you just gotta go and place 5 tram fuses inside of the fuse station in the spawn room. On that 5th tram fuse, instead of raising up the first gondola, it will raise up the second gondola. And you'll be rewarded with either a pack-a-punched Man-O-War, a pack-a-punched Haymaker, or Monkey Bombs. It's a super fantastic Easter egg that's just placed into the map, and it's the most random steps. So once again, I was someone who actually managed to activate this second gondola really early on into the Rise and Drax life cycle, and I had no idea how to do it. But looking back, how the hell didn't I know what I did? Throwing grenades into the gondola at the start of the game? How did I not know I did that? But there you go. The second gondola Easter egg is on our episode today as our Black Ops 3 side Easter egg. If you enjoyed this series, feel free to leave which Easter eggs you would like to see in next week's episode. Like I said before, we are going to have 10 episodes in this series before the release of Black Ops 6. So let me know what your favorite side Easter eggs are, and we can cover them in next week's episode. But there you go. Thank you very much for watching. Once again, leave a like if you haven't done already, and subscribe if you are brand new to become the latest member of the Pizza Club. Road to a Millie is real, and I'll catch you guys in the next video or the next live stream. Thank you very much for watching, and peace out.